one important system of classification that is proposed by Bentham and Hooker. And you also now aware about the different systems like linear system, angular and fiber system, then APG system also. But for it, you have to study in detail the system of classification proposed by Bentham and Hooker. Okay. So George Bentham and Joseph Hooker, they are two well-known plant taxonomists, and they are two English botanists, proposed the system of classification, widely accepted system of classification. And it was published in 3 volumes. It is known as work known as Genera Plantarum, published in 1863. It's all over the world. It is widely accepted system, and in most of the world's famous botanical gardens and herbaria, plants are arranged according to the classification proposed by Bentham and Hooker. Okay. And they supervised the publication of Index Q1 that is a system of books in 2 volumes published based on the system of classification. Okay. And how it is, what are the content of this system of classification? So I already told their book is Genera Plantarum. You have to remember Linnaeus' book, that is Species Plantarum. Okay. So George Bentham, an English scientist botanist, then Joseph Hooker, also English botanist, who worked as a director of Royal Botanical Gardens, Kew. And this system of classification mainly deals with seeds, and flowering plants, that is gymnosperms and flowering plants. Then they described 202 families, 202 families grouped into cohorts and orders groups. Okay. Then their system included about 97,000 of seeded plants. That's about the introduction of Bentham and Hooker system of classification. Okay. And besides the Genera Plantarum, they published a 7-volume Flora Australiensis and Handbook of British Flora. Okay. Another important book by Hooker is Flora of British India, Students' Flora of British Islands, Handbook of British Flora, and Index Q1. These are the books published by Bentham and Hooker. Okay. And I already told Genera Plantarum is published first, and it contains about 202 families and 7,569 genera, and how many species? 97,205 species. Okay. And the classification is a refined system of decanter. I already told you who is decanter in the first part of the classification slide. Okay. And usually the classification is by means of connecting the affinities, natural affinities. Okay. And this system was very popular, and it forms most of the basis of the arrangement of herbarium in all over the world. Okay. Now, so they described 202 family, 97,2005 species, and they divided seed plants into 3 categories or 3 classes. What are they? Dicotyledones, Gymnospermae, and Monocotyledones. Or you can this way also Dicotyledones, Gymnospermae, and Monocotyledones. That is the 3 classes by dividing seed plants. So seed plants or Phanerogams divided into 3 classes. Okay. Now, one by one. Class 1 is the Dicotyledones. So what do you mean by Dicotyledones? What includes the group class Dicotyledones? All plants with 2 cotyledons and leaves with a reticulated venetion. Mid-vein, then number of lateral veins. Reticulated venetion. Then flowers with a tetramerous or pentamerous. 5 sepals likewise, or 4 likewise. These are all we discussed in the morphology part. So I am not going to describe every term again. Okay. So seed-bearing plants divide into Dicotyledones, Monocotyledones, and Gymnospermae. First class Dicotyledones. What is the characteristic feature of Dicotyledonous group? Now, it is again subdivided into subclasses Polypetalae, Gamopetalae, and Monochlamydeae. Clear? So, classes divided into subclasses. It again divided into orders, orders into families, then under families, genera and species. Clear? So first class is Dicotyledones. What are the characters of Dicotyledones? And Dicotyledones class divided into subclasses. What are subclasses? Polypetalae, Gamopetalae and Monochlamydeae. Clear? Now, so you know what is Polypetalae, Gamopetalae and Monochlamydeae. How it is arranged based on the arrangement of petals. See, this is the shoe flower, Demerits. Okay, 5 petals, and each petal they are free. You know what is polypetalous condition? Petals are free. So those plants with petals free coming under subclass Polypetalae, and those with the petals united coming under Gamopetalous. So united into a common funnel or tube. So when you pluck one petal, everything will come together. So they are all connected. Clear? This is Monochlamydeae, means not differentiated into petals and sepals. Only one circle, petal or sepal, whatever it may be. That is Monochlamydeae. Clear? Now, subclass 1 Polypetalae. So what are the characters? Flowers with petals free, then flowers with a distinct calyx and a corolla. Then this Polypetalae again divided into 3 series. What are the series? Thalamiflorae, Disciflorae and Calyciflorae. Yes, Thalamiflorae, Disciflorae and Calyciflorae. Okay, what are they? First one is series 1 Thalamiflorae. What are the features? It includes plants having flowers with a conical or dome-shaped thalamus. While we discussing the position of floral parts, you study the epigyne, hypogyne, perigyne. So in that time, I will describe the what is thalamus. So a cup-shaped or dome-shaped structure on which all floral parts arise. And here in Thalamiflorae, ovary is superior. All other parts arises below the ovary. And this first series, so Thalamiflorae includes 6 orders and 34 families. Okay. Series 2 is Disciflorae. What is Disciflorae? With a prominent disc-shaped thalamus. So thalamus is what? Disc-shaped structure below the ovary. There is a disc-shaped structure below the ovary. So here also ovary is superior and divided into 4 orders and 23 families. Now, what is Calyciflorae? See, it includes flower with a cup-shaped thalamus. Cup-shaped thalamus with a superior ovary, or sometimes, perigynous flower. You cannot say it is hypogynous or it is epigynous, or ovary superior or inferior. It is said that ovary is half inferior or half superior, and that is known as what? Calyciflorae. So perigyne, the condition 5 orders and 27 families. So 3 series Thalamiflorae, Disciflorae, Calyciflorae coming under first category Polypetalae. Okay, dome-shaped, disc-shaped and cup-shaped thalamus based on the thalamus. Clear? Now, subclass 2 Gamopetalae. So we finished the subclass 1 Polypetalae divided into 3 series. Now subclass 2 Gamopetalae. What is Gamopetalae? Petals are united partially or completely. And 3 series. What are they? Inferae, Heteromerae and Bicarpellatae. What are the 3 series? Inferae, Heteromerae and Bicarpellatae. How it is? First series Inferae. So the term itself, with the flowers epigynous, ovary inferior. Clear? Include 3 orders and 9 families. But it is through Heteromerae, flowers hypogynous, ovary superior with more than 2 carpels. Flower hypogynous, but inferior, flower inferior. Okay. Here hypogyny, but with more than 2 carpels. That is the difference. Ovary is superior. Clear? Now, bicarpellate. What is bicarpellary ovary? Superior with 2 carpels. 2 carpels means what? Bicarpellary. 4 more than 24 families. So Gamopetalae divide into 3 series: inferae, heteromerae, bicarpellate. How it is arranged? Based on the ovary. So inferae, inferior ovary; heteromerae, superior ovary with 2 or more carpels. Then bicarpellate, superior ovary or hypogynous with 2 carpels. Bicarpellary. Bi means 2 carpels. Clear? Now, subclass 3. So we finished subclass 1 Polypetalae Inferidae, Heteromerae and Bicarbonaceae. Subclass 3 Monochlamydeae. What is Monochlamydeae? Flowers with a single word of perianth. Means not differentiated into sepals or petals. Only a single word I showed the slide before. Okay. Flowers are incomplete. Some parts may be absent. Okay. So we cannot distinguish sepals or petals. You can call it as perianth. Okay. Or otherwise tepal. And sometimes may be arranged in two words or sometimes completely absent. So it includes 8 series and 36 families. 8 series and 36 families. So no need to study in full. So I am giving you a chart. In the chart it is given what are the series also. Okay. Now, so we finish the first class Dicotyledones. Now second class is Gymnospermae. So members of this Gymnospermae you already studied in the fourth semester with the ovules, naked ovules of seeds. No fruits. Okay. So ovary is absent. So fruits are not there. What are the three families coming under? Metaceae, Coniferae and Cycadaceae. Yes. Now, Monocotyledones, class 3. So Dicotyledones over, Gymnospermae over. Now Monocotyledones. What is condition? Only one cotyledon, then parallel variation. What about Dicotyledones? 2 cotyledons and the reticulate variation. Here it is 1 cotyledon and parallel variation. Flowers are in trimerous condition. Okay. And trimerous means 2 groups, 3 plus 3. Outer 3, inner 3. Petals, not petals of sepal but perianth. Okay. Then fibrous root system. In dicot it is adventitious rooted system. Then 7 series and 34 families. Okay, 7 series and 34 families. So you can see an outline of Bentham and Hooker system of classification. Seed plants divide into 3 classes: Dicotyledones, Gymnospermae, Monocotyledones. Class 1 Dicotyledones divide into subclasses, 3 subclasses. Here one is required. Subclass 1 Polypetalae, subclass 2 Gamopetalae, subclass 3 Monochlamydeae. Subclass 1 Polypetalae divide into series 1 Familles, having 6 orders and 34 families. Okay. Then series 2 Disciflorae, series 3 Calciflorae. Study it. Subclass 2 Gamopetalae, series 1 Inferidae, series 2 Heteromerae and series 3 Bicarbonaceae. Clear? Then subclass 3 Monochlamydeae divide into 8 series and 36 families. Okay. Class 2 Gymnospermae, Metaceae, Coniferae, Cycadaceae. Class 3 Monocotyledones, 7 series and 34 families. Series starting with FC Gynae. Okay. In detail, see detailed. So the different orders here given. In under what are the orders coming under each series? Here the study is possible. Then also see here Monochlamydeae divide into series. What are the series of Monochlamydeae? See here Curvembriae, multi-ovulated terrestris, multi-ovulate aquaticae, microembriae, Daphne, Achlamidospore, unisexuals, ordinate anomaly. Means some orders or some groups it is difficult to include in special classes because they have some anomalies or some special features. So we cannot include them in others. Such groups are together called ordinate anomaly. Then see in Monocotyledones the series what are they? Microspermae, Epigynae, Coronaria, Calcineae, Nudiflorae, Apocarpinae, Blumaceae. Okay. So you just remember all these series also while discussing because these questions may be arise for essay type. Clear? Now next we can move on to merits and demerits of Bentham and Hooker system of classification. What are the merits? The description of families and genera is very accurate. Then this is a very easy, very handy for identification purposes. Then the British and Commonwealth herbaria, most of the herbaria are based on this system. Then it is very useful for identification also. The system starts with the order Ranales in Familiflorae, and because it is considered as the most primitive. There are 2 groups, primitive and advanced. One with very basic characters are primitive, those with advanced members are advanced. So Ranales includes the very basic member and advanced in monocots or orchidaceae. So large genera are subdivided into subgenera and sections. Next. As considered also some of the dicots and Dicotyledones, polypetal and Gymnospermae were placed before Monochlamydeae. Okay, polypetal and Gymnospermae before Monochlamydeae. Then Gymnospermae placed after polypetal because of union of petals. Then unisexual monocot family after bisexual family. That's another point. Unisexual monocot family after bisexual family. Then series Gymnospermae with the reduced flowers placed at the end. Those with the reduced, so number reduced, petals number less, sepal less, stamen less, they are considered as advanced. More number of petals, sepal are considered as primitive. So such flowers plants are kept as first, primitive. Advanced with a less number of parts. Clear? Now, there are three series Salamphloid, Discoverer, Calciferae show evolutionary, gradual evolutionary advances. Hypogamy, first Salamphloid already taught hypogamy. Calcifloid, some perigamy also, needs to epigamy. Okay. Then families, two families, Cucurbitaceae and Umbelliferae. That both you have to study. Umbelliferae is coming under also known as Apiaceae. So they are kept at the end of polypetalae because they are the connecting link between polypetalae and Gymnospermae. You know, polypetalae, Gymnospermae, Monochlamydeae. So at the end of polypetalae. So these two families, Cucurbitaceae and Umbelliferae, they are the last family of the subclass Polypetalae. Clear? So this is placed correctly. Now, Monochlamydeae at the end of dicots. That's also very important advantage. Then disputed families are included in Ordain's anomaly. I already told that there are some families we cannot include them into other groups. There are some exceptional cases also. So such groups, such families are all grouped under Ordain's anomaly. Clear? Now, what are the demerits? So now you study the merits of Bentham and Hooker system. Now we are going to discuss demerits. Okay. So what are the demerits? Grouping of plants in the system is mainly based on some characters only. That is artificial characters only. So that's a very important point. So that is why what happens, some families, those required to be closer is wild apart. That's the difference. Okay. Then group of Monochlamydeae is entirely artificial one. Then Gymnospermae placed in between Dicotyledones and Monocotyledones is an anomalous. Gymnospermae in between Dicotyledones and Monocotyledones is not an is an anomalous one. Clear? Then the system does not show any phylogenetic relationship. So no importance given to phylogenetic relationship. That is evolutionary relationship. That is not traced in this system. Okay. The main demerit is does not give us an idea of evolutionary history of genus, family or order. So evolutionary aspects are not mentioned and not considered in the system of Bentham and Hooker. This critically just an artificial based on some characters only. And placement of Gymnospermae between Dicotyledon and Monocotyledon is extremely anomalous. Clear? Now another demerit is composite or aspasia, highly advanced, is placed in inferior at the beginning of Gymnospermae. So that's an advanced one, but it's kept at the beginning of Gymnospermae. And another one is family like Orchidaceae and the Cyclaminae coming under Monocotyledon. Is also kept in the beginning of Monocotyledon because they are considered as advanced. Okay. Another one example is Liliaceae and Amaryllidaceae. They are kept apart, but actually they are closely related. But they are kept apart. That's also another disadvantage. Then position of series Apocarpae. Apocarpae is unsatisfactory. That is in Monocotyledons unsatisfactory because it's having superior carpels, free and superior carpels. Okay. So these are the merits and demerits of Bentham and Hooker system of classification. So it is very important to study the outline of the classification up to the series and its order. Then you have to describe each series, each subclass, everything and its brief account, and also in detail study merits and demerits. Usually it is a sure question in the university examination. So I hope you understood well today's class. So thank you for watching. it comes. Thank you very much.